Okay, this is one question that pops up every now and then, particularly for new and intermediate voiceover talents. Now, in as much as it's great to address this issue since it's about making money, I think some talents ask this question a little too early. If your voiceover skills have not been sharpened to an extent, then even if you follow the processes I will share with you today, you might just be wasting your time. So first things first, make sure you have built your voiceover skills to a certain level, to at least above average. Don't listen to the hypes friends and family rain on you. You know those hypes? They listen to one small thing you recorded and they're like, hey, hyping you to the highest heavens. Oh, mom, oh, Joe, man, you are good. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. Those things are nice. They are good. They help motivate you to achieve your goals. They're your cheerleaders. We understand. But hey, if you're serious about making money doing voiceovers, don't fall for that trick. Be true to yourself. Seek advice from senior colleagues in the industry to genuinely better your craft. Ask questions, share your samples over and over again, do recordings, find out if you're getting better. That's one way to actually get better at your craft. I have been in the voiceover industry for over 14 years now, yet I still seek to better my craft every single day. I think it's one way to keep growing as a talent, not just for voiceovers, everything generally. Now, when you have reached that level, the above average level, you can then start the process on how to get voiceover gigs. Number one, my recommendation, get into the industry. Be a player in the industry. Join the voiceover association. Find ways to associate yourself with key players in the industry. I mean, there are institutions teaching voiceovers. Get to know these people, get involved. There are industry events. Be a part of these events. By doing this, you're constantly putting yourself out there. That, my friend, has a way of bringing you closer to gigs that you can ever imagine. There's nothing as effective as personal recommendation. You only get this when you move with a train. So that's number one. Number two, find out about ad agencies where you are. So reach out to them directly. When I say reach out to them directly, I don't mean sending random messages to their corporate company account on social media, because chances are that your DM to their corporate social account will end up in the hands of a social media handler, which is not where you want your message to get to. So find out the guys running things in these agencies and reach out to them directly. You can send emails, send messages on LinkedIn stating your intention with a simple demo to support it. Don't sound like you're trying to beg. Instead, show some level of professionalism with confidence and, of course, respect. You'll be shocked at the magic this can perform. Voiceover is an art. It's hard to see a good work of art and ignore it. So trust me, that executive you're sending your VO to, if it's good, you get a call back. You see, so it takes us back to the importance of sharpening your skills before reaching out. This particular strategy, it did magic for me. You can try it out and thank me later. Number three, find bustling freelancing platforms. Now, there are hundreds and hundreds of freelancing platforms out there today. And from my personal experience, being on all platforms all at the same time is a total waste of time and energy. Yes, I've heard people advise, be on as many platforms as possible. I don't think it's right. If care is not taken, you will burn out fast, looking for gigs every day, everywhere, with little or nothing to show for it. So this is how it works. One of the essential keys for success on freelancing platforms is timeliness, which means you have to be available almost all the time so that if there's a gig, you need to audition, you'll be one of the first people to drop your auditions. A client sends a message, you respond early. These things have a way of getting you the gig. It's one major key for freelancing success as a voiceover talent. So if you see voice talents who are successful on certain platforms, watch them closely. 80 to 90% of the times they are online on those platforms. If you know any, ask them. They are always online. So imagine yourself being on 20 different platforms. What's the possibility of being online on those 20 platforms, monitoring them all the time? You see, you're looking for problems. You end up getting frustrated, and before you know what's happening, say, this is this thing, there's no money in this thing, I'm going away. That's a lie. There's money here. So my advice is, pick 2 or 3 freelancing platforms and focus on those. Try to study and understand how they work. Go all in, put in your best foot, stay optimistic, and have faith. Before you know it, you'll become too busy doing voiceovers everywhere. Trust me, And lastly, always maintain a good attitude. It's a life cheat anyone can have. Well, that's it. I hope this helps. If you want the voice to be heard, let it sound.